Tell me something, Jimmy. How exactly do you think it all ends?
What do you mean?
A parade? A golden watch? The job will not save you, Jimmy. It won't make you whole. It won't fill your ass up.
I don't know.
Or you need something outside of this here.
Like what? Dollhouse miniatures?
Hey, a life. A life, Jimmy. You know what that is? It's the shit that happens while you're waiting for moments that never come.
When you stepped on that football field in that Seattle game and you led that touchdown drive, the whole entire stadium erupted. Right then and there was the beginning of your story.
Touchdown!
But every story has an ending, Jimmy, and we in the final chapter. And how you choose to write this chapter, it's all on you. Now the narrative is that you ain't got the biggest arm. What they saying is you ain't super athletic. What they saying is that you have questionable decision making. But let's be real. There's a lot of QBs who have questionable decision making. There's a lot of QBs who ain't super athletic. There's a lot of QBs who ain't got the biggest arm. But the difference between you and them, and the reason why you get scrutinized and all your mistakes are amplified 10 times more than anybody else, is simple. It's because you ain't on the field.
So, Ian, as we thought, it is in fact a torn ACL for Garoppolo.
Those other QBs, they show up week in, week out, every single day. Practices, training camps, NFL games. They're here, understanding what they do great, separating their strengths from their weaknesses, and displaying it on the field. But where are you, Jimmy? Where are you? And I understand. I understand playing the quarterback position is the toughest. It's the toughest in the NFL. And I think we all take that for granted. And there are a lot of quarterbacks around with all different traits. But it's one trait that we want every single quarterback to have. And that's availability. What we don't want is every single press conference George Kittle speaking for you. We don't want to have to hear how good you can be from somebody else. We don't want to hear how good you can be from Deebo Samuel. We don't want to hear how good you can be from Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch. No, we want you to show it, Jimmy. We want to see it, Jimmy. We here, we Niner fans. We ride or die each and every year. We buy into it. We here, man. Where are you? Now, you've done a lot of great things since you've been here, Jimmy, and I can acknowledge it. That game versus the Titans, that was impressive. What you did versus the Saints, that was fun to watch. And one of my favorite games that I still talk about to this day, 49ers versus Rams, Saturday Night Football. You converting on back-to-back third and longs, woof, that was big-time football.
Garoppolo firing deep. He's got a man wide open. Sanders has it inside the 25. A bomb to Emmanuel Sanders, 46 yards, and 2 conversions on 3rd and 16. Are you kidding me?
But I'm here to tell you, bro, it ain't enough. You've been put under a microscope because your career is too small for us to see it. The only reason that we are in this predicament at all is because of your health. We wouldn't even be here if you could be here.
Garoppolo is once again dealing with that ankle injury, putting their status in question for Thursday night.
We had to endure this year after year, but not this year. See, there's a young brother behind you right now in his early 20s who's waiting to start his story. So how you want to be remembered, Jimmy? How do you want to go out? Because I'm going to tell you, like I told you in the beginning of this video, we all know this going to end. But how it ends, it's all on you. Shout out to the 9 a.m. pod. Let's all get ready for this season. And as always, go Niners.
Buddy, I'm tired. And I'm older. I'm older than I look. This game is for the young, the hungry. I've gone through a lot of scenarios, trying to find the right person to take this spot. And it turns out that person...
The San Francisco 49ers select Trey Lance, quarterback, North Dakota State.
And it is the Bison, Trey Lance. Just 17 career starts, only one game due to COVID this year. A young man from a small town in Minnesota, couldn't get recruited by many Power 5 schools as a quarterback, and he decided to bet on himself and believe in himself. He is a quarterback.
We just crossed the threshold.